an abortion. She don't even love me like she did when I was younger. Sucking on her chest just to stop my fucking hunger. I wonder if I died, would tears come to her eyes? Forgive me for my disrespect, forgive me for my lies. My baby mother's 8 months, her little sister's 2. Who's to blame for both of them? I swear to God, I wanna just slip my wrist and end this bullshit. Throw the magnum to my head, threaten the bullshit. And squeeze until the bed's completely red. Glad I'm dead, a worthless fucking Buddha head. The stress is building up, I can't believe suicide's on my fucking mind. I wanna leave, I swear to God, I feel like death is fucking calling me. Nah, you wouldn't understand.
Nigga, talk to me, please, man.
See, it's kinda like the crack did the Pookie and New Jack, except when I cross over, I'm coming back. Should I get out on the train track like Rainbow and Beat Street? People at the funeral frontin' like they miss me. My baby mama kissed me, but she glad I'm gone. She know me and her sister had something going on. I reach my feet, I can't speak. Call my nigga cheap, tell him that my will is weak. I'm sick of niggas lying, I'm sick of bitches talking. Matter of fact, I'm sick of talking.
It's Thanksgiving. I don't celebrate nothing. I'm trying to read you guys. Hear what you're saying. I've been chilling with the dogs. I did not know it was Thanksgiving. So, happy Thanksgiving. I don't. Yeah, see, someone just said, nah, y'all calling her Alicia. That's the thing. Don't call me Alicia. You don't know Alicia, and you don't want Alicia. So, with that said, keep it to how you know. Okay? Ooh, the 10 crack command. Bro, I can't stop. Everyone keeps talking about how Already Dead dropped. That's fine. I mean, again, I have nothing to do with... Let me explain to you guys real quick what I meant when I said I didn't want that to drop. And that I don't really... I mean, I'm not going to listen to it either way. I still have not listened to the first album. I don't listen to music, barely. Like, I'll be up all night and maybe listen to fucking Biggie or listen to some shit that, like, I'm 28. I obviously can listen to Jared all day, all night if I wanted to, but I don't have the mentality to do that. I'm so happy you guys do, but I don't, okay? So, one, my thing is, I've listened to Already Dead maybe twice in my life. Once with Jared, and then once just, not recently, but when y'all were talking about it a couple months or whatever ago. Okay, this is my thing. I wasn't always in the studio with Jared. Oh, River's like growling at me first. She's like, turn up the fucking music. So I wasn't always in the studio with Jared, but I would always listen to whatever he had made. He'd come in and wake me up and have me come listen to it, or I would be in there, or I'd listen to it the next day, whatever it was. And even when it came down to his dark music, or, you know, he was upset or whatever it was, I listened to his lyrics, because Jared spoke in code a lot, or spoke in, honestly now, like prophecies. Like it was nuts. So I would ask him about it, you know what I mean? Like, okay, he would say this, and then I'd go, like, you know, we'd go into the room and I'd be like, what did you mean when you said this? Or and it wasn't on no like, oh, fucking a bitch, da 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 da. Like, no, I didn't give no fuck about. Like, I obviously know, like, he's just making a sentence to rap with the next fucking sentence that actually means something. My problem is, whoever the fuck was in the studio when he made that, why the fuck did you not bop him across his fucking head? Like, I get, like, I like, my chest started beating so fast just now. Like, how the fuck aren't you not like, bro, what's wrong? What's wrong? Let me help you. What's wrong? Do you guys understand what I'm saying? So, my thing is, like, obviously, you guys already knew the song. 1, 2, it's like, for people who are going through things, I think about when I was younger. If I had that song and, like, knew that song and felt that someone else that I looked up to, or, like, thought that had all this money and all this felt like this still, like, that'd be fire for me to, like bond with. So I get it. I get why you guys like or want Already Dead. But for someone like me who would, I'll dead ass text Jared right next to him, like, the fuck you mean when you say da 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 da? Or what are you talking about when you mean, but, like, I couldn't even, like, spit the lyrics to you right now to Already Dead, because me listening to them right now breaks my heart. Like, who was there? And why didn't you ask him about what the fuck he was feeling? Because he never did no shit like that when he had made even the darkest, deepest songs he made on his mentality or whatever it is. I know where it came from, or I know that, oh, we watched this earlier and he's mixing this with this, or he's saying, you know, his dad just died, so he's saying this. I know where those come from. My problem is, the reason why I did not care for Already Dead is because if I was in that studio and you were making that song, bro, I'm pulling you the fuck out and we're having a talk. What's wrong? What's wrong? And Kaplan looked at me like, what's wrong? Literally. So I mean, I have, and I would do it all the time. I'd be like, bro, what's up? Kaplan and River, where do you think you're going? I would do that all the time. Come back in, lay down. So it's like, and like, real life, it's the reason why I did not care for it to come out. Because at that time, I was friends with Jared. That's, like, I'm sure when he made that. And when he made that, you know, it's not like I knew about it. I didn't hear it till I was with him. Or I didn't hear it till later on. And I'd be like, bro, turn, like, I don't want to hear you talk about, like, this man would sit me down and be like, Allie, you gotta da 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 da, because I'm gonna, you know, I'm not gonna, like, be da-da-da-da. And I'm like, stop, wait, hold on, I'm older than you, like, just keep singing about me, like, you're never gonna, like, if anyone's going first, I'm going first. The fuck are you talking about? Look at River so bad. So at the end of the day, that shit hurt me to hear. And then to know that no one, like, I know because I had asked him, but no one had pulled him aside. No one had been like, bro, what's good? Like, what's up with you? Like, what's going on? Like, talking about tying nooses and fucking, whoa. Like, I get, oh, the drugs, the this, the that, the bitches, and I know Jared, and I know when, like, sorry, there's something on my phone, and it's like, I'm trying to take it off. And I know when it's like, when he's rapping and he's adding in a sentence to get to the next bar, like, and that bar is what really meant something to him. That song he meant from deep down inside. So whatever the fuck was going on in his life then, I mean, I wasn't around, so I don't know, but that shit fucks my head. Like, it fucks with my head. So you guys know, it's not like, oh, I don't want it out because it's not about me, or it's not like, I mean, there's plenty of songs that are out that aren't about me. There's plenty of songs that are out that are deep and are this or that, but my whole thing always has been for you guys to remember Jared in a light, like, in a beautiful fucking do whatever for you guys like this man did whatever for you. Just like he did whatever for me, he did whatever for you. So when I hear a song like that, that's just not for me. I'm still not even able to, I don't even know, bro. I'm barely able to get on here and talk to y'all. Like, especially November, December, January, February. Those are like my, those aren't my months. Okay, we all know that. And if you know me well enough, you really know. Like, you really know. Like I just said, I didn't even know if it was fucking Thanksgiving. Like, I don't want to know. But happy Thanksgiving, y'all. Because you guys deserve, you know, that and like your family and life and everything. But I don't talk to my family. I talk to my gram. My gram has Alzheimer's, so sometimes she knows what I'm talking about. Sometimes she doesn't know who I am. Sometimes she'll come online and be like, I saw this, and that. And it's really just like when you guys post a bunch of like things together and it's like one picture of me or I'm tagged in something that has nothing to do with me. And she's like, I saw you doing, and I'm like, well, first of all, Grandma, I'm like fucking 28. Second of all, that's not real. Like, she doesn't understand. So like, I don't do no, oh, I'm going back for Thanksgiving. I don't know. I'm like, I'm gonna sit here and listen to some Biggie and like just chill, drink my tea. You know, that's about it. So, you get what I'm saying? Technically, I barely can come on here. Like, I'll dead ass just be like, here, take my shit. I don't know. I can't be on here half the time right now because I'm worried about my daily. And I had already worked so hard to be here for this long. And I've been working on myself so well, but then it was like, boom, November. Boom, I know December's coming up. And like, y'all don't really realize how, like, I remember every moment in November. From what, now it's 2 years? But it's so crazy to me because it was 2 years ago, but it went from, it was like, we were in 3 different time zones, and then we came home, and then we were home for like a day or two, and then we weren't, he wasn't here. Like, and then it was, as soon as I was able to like get back into my home and like be kind of okay, not even being able to go in my room, not being able to do none of that, sitting on a fucking couch, sleeping on a couch with 5 or 6 people because they knew that like I wasn't even allowed to go. I'm still barely allowed to go to the bathroom by myself. Do we understand that? Like, I'm not even able to do daily things still, 2 years. But it's because it was like, that happened. 2 weeks later, it's Christmas. Everyone knew not to say not a damn thing to me on Christmas. You don't say shit to me on Christmas. Like, everyone who knows me knows. You don't do none of that. Don't remind me. And then it's like, then it was like, boom, COVID. And I catch everything. So I'm like, I just cried this whole month, like having like fucking, you don't cry when it's like that. You're moaning. You like, it hurts. So it's like, from that to then the whole world stops and everyone's going through something. So it's not really, everyone obviously is like, Allie, you good? Allie, but you know, like really checking on me, but they still have to worry about them. And I'm not going nowhere or getting sick because I done sat here and worked a month through this shit, I'm staying. It's been 2 years, bitch. I might not be good at shit. I can't get my daily shit done without having someone here to help me. But I still am here, which is huge for someone like me. Because I'm not. I would have been out. You guys don't get it. Like, you guys don't get it. I would have been out. So, yeah, it's that. Then we're still in this COVID shit. It's like the world turned upside down as my world turned upside down. So it's been like a very hard way. And normally I am a runner. Like, I'm like, something bad happens, new state, new fucking somewhere else in the country. This man brought me all over the fucking world, showed me his love and his love to his fans all over the world. I can't go nowhere without thinking about him. And I don't want to not think about him. So it's just crazy. It's just crazy. You guys have to understand that. So if you guys think about that and then think about certain things that come out, or think about, you know, people are like, oh, why did you go to the documentary? You guys are lucky I was even able to pull myself together to even fucking sit and do the interview, or to sign my name. Like, yeah, you can use this footage. Like, bro. And I don't want to take that from y'all, so that's why I'm like here, and yeah, I'm gonna sit down and do this. But y'all don't even know, but the first time I ever even had a seizure, this whole seizure thing, with my whole life, every day I have literally I have a seizure at least once a week, pretty much. Come lay down, both of you, in the bed. It's either in my sleep, or I'm about to have one, or just some shit like that. It's literally like, it started the first night I did an interview. Literally. Like, hold on, get your ass. Come here. Get on here. Come here. Get over here. Come on. Come sit. Come on. He's just chilling. Come on, I'm on my computer. Come on. So, I know I'm talking about your daddy. You love me. You love me, my baby boy. You love me. So, at the end of the day, you have to remember, this isn't, oh, you jealous girl. You guys are jealous. So, at the end of the day, you have to remember, like, it's not, like, and I'm not the person that's ever, I don't know if you guys haven't been able to tell, like, I'm really not, I've been trying to say this from jump, like, I don't, like, I loved Jared, that was it, point blank, period. So I let him do whatever he wanted to do. If he wanted to show me off, then he showed me off. Like, normally I'm like, cut, paste, like, nah, I'm good. We love each other though, so we're cool. Like, I don't like this. I don't want to walk on something and, like, you want to ask me more questions. I'm going to have a seizure right then and there. Like, right there. I don't need I gotta worry about my fucking health. I already work so hard, like, to be here, right now, to even be on live. I can't. And then aside from that, a lot of the time, you know, because everything happened how it happened, I don't like to put myself in situations where I could get sick again. In general, like, sick, like, catch COVID again, or this or that. I don't barely talk to anyone. Not like because I don't like no one, just because what I'm doing and what people are able to do now, I'm still not there. So, like, at the end of the day, look at River being, she's like, look. At the end of the day, I have to dead ass worry about what Jared would want for me. And I did not, at the end of the day, I still did everything I could for y'all. So, and I even that night, sorry, my underwear is annoying me. The night of, you know, and it's crazy because I live across the street pretty much from, like, I live on Sunset. Like, I mean Sunset, on Hollywood, sorry. So at the end of the day, I understand, like, you know, oh, why didn't you go, Allie? Why didn't you go? First of all, I want to let you know, I remember I was texting Chris. Chris had gotten picked up, and Chris lives like 5 minutes away from me walking. If he wanted to come to my house, he could be here. So he had texted me like, Lottie, you good? Or like, cause I wasn't even able. They were texting me all week. Tommy, the one who directed it, everything, and Tommy's cool as hell. Very much worried about my mental health and everything while we were doing everything. So I really appreciated all of that, and also appreciated, like, I haven't seen the finished product or anything, but appreciated that he listened to what I wanted from HBO, which was to make sure that I know you want to get across a certain point, but don't just box him. Don't box Jared. Jared can't be boxed. He did not just do whatever, this or that, because he was bored. Like, we literally are the first, like, people to tour as much as we ever did. Like, he was in this game for 2 years, 3 years, not even, and is breaking records alive and after he passed. This man was crazy. So at the end of the day, and we didn't stop. He didn't stop. He did everything he could to give y'all so much. Not thinking, not even thinking. I remember one day being like, bro, what are you gonna, like, and then he would grow, and like, then it'd be like, bro, you're such a, like, mastermind when it comes down to this music shit. Like, you don't skip a day. You learn something every fucking day. You change up your flow every second song you do. Like, and supposedly, it's very much shown in this documentary. But my thing is, I want you guys to remember when you're watching it, whether you're watching him do drugs, whether you're watching him sad, you have to remember there's things going on throughout that day. There's things going on throughout that week, that month, that, he wanted to be here or there, but he couldn't. He went because he had to do this show or that show. That's because he loved y'all. So it's very difficult for me, someone who does not have, you still have, and I said this from a long time ago, you guys are going to have everything Jared ever wanted for you. I have those memories, thank God, and I have them recorded, thank God, but I'm barely breathing. Like, so we gotta remember, like, this shit is, like, a lot for me, a lot for everyone. I know that Chris and a couple people went, and, like, a lot of everyone, mostly everyone that I spoke to, which was a good amount of people. And even Tommy, I talked to Tommy. I was going to go last minute just in this, literally, some PJs. But that's my thing, is I don't care for, we did the Billboard Awards together. I did like a picture with him, and I went in separately. I went in with no makeup, glasses on, hair undone, threw on a fucking dress that I got from Barney's down the street, dressed him, put his hair up in a ponytail and we dipped. Like, I'm not about it. Like, you guys know how I am. So at the end of the day, walking down the Chinese theater, fucking red carpet type shit, to go watch a fucking documentary about my life, hurts. And that's not me not supporting him. I could have been like, no. This whole time. I could have been like, no. With everything I've ever said to y'all, with even coming on here, I could have just deleted my fucking Instagram. Cut. Period. You guys never saw Lottie, Allie. You don't know. You wouldn't know a lot of these stories. Like, and I have, it's not like, oh, you owe me. No, I don't give no fuck about that. You don't owe me shit. I come on here because I want to come on here and talk to you guys about things. But y'all can't say that I'm not supporting my man. That is my man to this day. And you guys know how I am about that. So yes, I did not go. But that's because, again, if Jared was here, or if Jared came down for a second, he would be like, Lottie, stay your ass at home. You're not going to be okay. Especially for it to be coming out around this time. I need to be, like, extra careful right now, guys. Do you understand? Like, super extra careful. So, like, at the end of the day, I see what you mean and what you guys say when you're like, why couldn't you just, and I'm letting you know, like, I couldn't just, because now I have a mental problem where I have, it's PNES, and it's literally, it's, like, my dogs are now certified, like, support, like, not just emotional support dogs, like, they are, like, they could, like, go on the fucking plane with me, like, and sit right next to me in first class. Like, I can't. Like, they would have gone to the fucking red carpet with me. Like, it would have been me, Captain River, just bopping. Like, I can't. They stop. They, like, they'll sit on me and, like, help me, like, get through my seizure. Like, and that's, like, something that happens because it's not an epileptic seizure. I'm not having these epileptic seizures that you guys might be thinking. I'm having a different type of seizure. And it's because of stress. It's because of what I'm going through and dealing with and grieving and trying to process and trying to be here for you guys and also be here for me, and then also being alone. But I've always been alone, and, like, it's just weird. It's a weird situation. So I don't expect everyone to understand, but I know myself. I know what Jared taught me and what Jared wanted from me. And I know what old me would have done versus what me knowing Jared, and just how you guys say Jared saved y'all. Jared saves me. But I know what he would say during any situation. So with that, I'm not going. With certain things, if I know, like, super ahead of time, and I have, like, hella support, and I kind of, like, walk myself through it beforehand, I'll try it. But y'all know me. I barely look at my phone, especially during these months, because not all y'all understand me, or you guys do, or you guys don't, or you put my situation in your shoes because you guys relate with Jared so much, or whatever it is. And sometimes, like, that, when I come on here, I'm just talking. I can barely, like, I'll look down once in a while and I'll, like, see some shit, like, and I'll, like, try to answer. But in general, I'm not on here like, what did this person say? What did that person say? I don't even go in here and be like, oh, what did my friend, like, what did Gabe say? Or what did Ski or Lex? Or I have no idea. I don't look at nothing. Not when I'm not good. And I haven't been good. I've been said that. I've been working on it, but I've had better days. And not even better days like, oh, better days like Jared was here, better days like, no, I've had better days when, like, and was stronger a little bit ago than I am right now. Because there's other personal things in my life that's happening that I don't share. And I don't have to, because I know what you want. And what you want to hear about is literally like stories and this and that. And that's beautiful, because that it makes me happy. And you listening to his music, whether I have to explain why I like a song out or why I don't, it don't matter. Again, I don't have bro, if I had control over shit would be completely like, I don't know. But at the end of the day, I knew I wasn't ready to ever be in charge of anything like that when I was going through what I was going through. And that was to get clean. And that was last year, and I was like, I have to make sure I'm clean. Got clean by myself. No rehab, no. I asked to go to rehab. No one. Nope. Did it by myself. Also learned I started to get seizures. Learning all these different things about what's going to be happening to me now. And I'm grown. So I'm like, all right, I've always did everything by myself. Why would I, not even why would I call on someone else? I don't have anyone else to call on. I was not the type of person that's like, I got 18 friends, or I got 6 friends, or like, I got my group of girls. Like, nah. I would be everywhere with random friends. They're friends, but they're not people I could be like, bro, I'm finna, like, I don't even, because at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck what they're gonna say, because the only other person who knows what I done did or what I done been through is Jay. So it's like, it's just not it. And going through that by yourself, thank God I have my dogs, and they were with me literally from when I lived in Memphis to this day. And it's literally the second, I just worry about them. And as long as they're good, then I'm good. And that's how I do it. They're asking about, I already said, you guys who are coming in now, how I feel about Already Dead. I obviously, you guys heard before that I didn't care for it to be out. I'm trying to clip my hair back, it's going everywhere. My only reasoning for not caring for it or thinking it should be something, or when I said that it was disrespectful, was because again, sorry for the people that were in here already saying, I'm just gonna say it really quick. I don't think it's a bad song, but my thing is, who the fuck let Jared rap that shit off the top of his head and didn't get him help? Because I wasn't there for that. That came way before me. If Jared would said some shit like that, rapping some shit like that in the fucking studio or in our house, wherever the fuck I would have been like, come here, what's up, what's wrong, what's going on, if I didn't know. And even the dark things that he would say in his songs now, I would know where it came from, or I would know that this happened, or I would know that so and so passed, or like, so I get that. But Already Dead, that's some serious. Sorry, I was like crying, so you guys know it comes out of my nose. I'm gonna like hold it back. That shit, like, it gets to me. It gets to me. So I let that kind of chill. I'm trying to read what you guys are saying. Yeah, no, I'm not taking anything away from it. I'm not saying that it's not fire, that it's not, but at the end of the day, I think about things so differently than you guys. So a lot of y'all will be like, Allie, if you saw him, or you saw him do this, or you were doing, why didn't you stop? Why didn't you stop this? Why didn't you? Okay, bro, let's talk about this song real quick. And whoever let him freestyle this song and thought it was okay to like not get him help afterwards. Cause this isn't no made up shit. Jared didn't make up no shit when he fucking rapped. He didn't sit there and write and think that, oh, maybe this rhymes with this. Like, no, that shit came out the top of his head off of what he was feeling that fucking day. What? Y'all didn't take a side, whether it was the girlfriend or cousin or best friend or management or even just big management, even just whoever he was signed to at, like the biggest management, I forget whatever he signed to. Interscope, love them, but still, you sign that person. That you should make sure that person is in good health at all times. I'm just a girlfriend, so you guys know what this whole thing is. I'm a girlfriend. I'm not like, I can't do shit. I can only do what he does. They treated me how they treated him. Like, it would be like, even when Interscope, whatever Allie needs, Allie gets. Whatever Jared wants Allie to do, Allie gets. It wasn't like, oh, Allie, you're his manager, you need to make sure he's like good. I was making sure he was good as much as I could as me. I don't have a card to take him to, like, and his insurance to take him to a doctor. Hell yeah, I have hella texts. Bro, he needs to be checked out. He needs to take some tests. He needs to do this. He needs to do that. There was a doctor at the house the night before we went on the plane. So don't. You guys, when it comes down to that, I got it all. That shit I done was on since day one. Since day one. So with that, that's what I'm saying. When I listen to a song like this, I'm like, bro, if he done said some shit like this around me, I'm pulling him aside and we're gonna talk about what the fuck's going on. So, just so y'all know, okay? I have like a really bad, toothache, and literally, I got it like cold with it. I've been living off Dayquil, and what is the other one? Dayquil and the Tylenol fucking sinuses, and this tea, and then I have this thingy. You like warm it up. You guys remember buying these at the mall back in the day, but they were like different colors? And I like sleep. I literally sleep with it on my ear and my face. But I have to go ahead and get I have to get this like sinus shit to go away, and then I can go ahead and get my fucking shit fixed. If someone just asked if I missed Jared or if fuck it, what the fuck? Yes. That's not even a question. It's not a question. But it's crazy because I miss him differently than you guys do, so sometimes it's hard to like really make sure that we're getting our points across to each other. Does that make sense? I'm looking at what you're saying, so if I look weird, it's because I'm trying to read and I'm like blind as a bat. You guys have to remember that I don't care. Like, a lot of y'all, I appreciate you guys. Like, oh, don't read the chat. Like, people were bugging, blah, blah, blah. Like, it doesn't bother me. And then also, the puppies they're out in the fucking, they left me. They're watching TV and they're out there in the fucking living room. But yeah. Oh, and you guys, what fucking cracks me up? You guys see how fucking, like, I am chunky right now. And you're like, oh, cocaine. And I'm like, yeah, yep, cocaine. But I was literally just a fucking 100 pounds. And then I was doing cocaine then. Or I was doing like, but this is my thing. Let me ask you guys real quick. Why is it, first of all, I'm not living with anyone else. I used to live in this building before I ever met Jared. And I'm planning to move back down south. So when I'm not sick, I will be making that drive and vlogging that drive and posting all of that. I will not go on a plane. I still have not gone on a plane. But first of all, I don't have no bodysuit on. Do you not see my fucking, that's my underwear. This is my fucking, I'm chubby, bitch. I be eating. Sorry. I literally have a fucking really annoying eating disorder where I have to be in control of something. So it's either I'm not eating or I'm eating. But one thing I kind of want to like ask you guys, or have you guys kind of sit on, I feel this fucking song, is why, if say I wanted to, first of all, I'm grown, like really grown. Second of all, I've been through, just from what you guys think you know, a lot, right? Why is it my twin flame, my person you guys put me with, like you guys associate me with, literally like was so open about his like drug problem, or him being upset, or him whatever it was? Why do I like get like yelled at, or like kind of like harassed, or like put down for if I was to do some drugs? Because I know we're all on here and we're either smoking, you're either drinking, you're either doing some pills, you're doing some fucking whatever you're doing. We're not angels. Like, we're really not. Like, if you know Jared, you probably went through some shit, and you're probably doing some shit, or you got through some shit. So like, where is it that I am like, you have to be like America's fucking sweetheart? Like, bitch, I'm not. And you guys should know that off bat. I will beat everyone already knows. Like, I will beat anyone the fuck up for whatever reason. Literally. That's why in real life, not no one will say shit to me, and not no one will look at me sideways. Not no management, no fucking people in this industry, not no one, because I'm real as fuck, and I'm always down to tell you the fucking truth, whether you like it or not. And I'm always down to hear the truth too. I'm cool with it. Tell me what you don't like about me, or what I can change, and I'm gonna let you know why I'm not gonna change it, or why I will change it. Point it out to me, let me know. But don't fucking post me as poster child. Oh, I have to be. And then it's like, Y'all are listening to Already Dead. Come on. Let's just, can we kind of put that in there? Please think about that. Because I want to go ahead and like start some shit and be like real with y'all about what I've done, what I've been through, not even just with Jared, even after Jared and before Jared. So, because I know a lot of people will understand. Why do you think me and Jared understood each other? But I'm not gonna do that if it's like, no, Allie, you gotta be fucking poster child, follow, like, bitch. Who? I mean, you're lucky I'm doing this, how I'm doing this. Because this is not, like I said, old me, you would not see me. I would not be here. I would be with Jared. 100 on everything. Someone said, ain't no one asked you, but you're on here. And you, like, come on. I'm being real. Like, I'm trying to know. And I'm not saying that there's never been a time I've been like, no, I didn't do that. And I didn't do, there's a situation. Or there is a, especially with a lot of you guys, I'm not just going to be like, da-da-da-da, and I got 13-year-olds on here, or I got 30-year-olds on here. It don't matter. I'm not going to just let something, and then you guys sit on it, because I see, I'll drink some tea, and y'all be like, she's drinking da-da-da, like, bro, chill. Like, I was just bored coming on here and chilling. So, literally. But I know what Jared wanted me to do. And it has to do with you guys. Which is so, like, it eats at my heart sometimes, because it's like what he wanted again, and he did it all for y'all. I have to do it all for y'all, whether you like me or not. Like I've been said, you're gonna love me. I don't care. So yeah. That's just how it's gonna be. I'm gonna be annoying as fuck. I'm gonna be like that kid that like keeps showing up like to your door knocking after school, like hang out with me, and tell you everything. But I'm gonna tell you everything. You have to know me first, just how I want you to know Jared first. And I love that you guys connect with him like how you do. That's why I never sit here and I'm like, nah, I tell you I can't do this. I'm glad you guys can. But other than that, until I'm able to explain to you how far and crazy he tried to, this man he wasn't a drug addict. I'm sorry. He was a man who did not know. And there's a lot of you guys out there that don't know that mental illness is what it is. And there's a lot of you guys that don't have people around you that let you take it as serious as it's supposed to be. Period. So, yeah. I'm gonna make sure you know. First of all, you guys literally you guys saw someone keep going like, when you told him how to sniff. There's a great story to that, and it's really fucking funny, but until you know me better, I'm gonna keep it to myself. And it literally has nothing to do with what the fuck you guys think. It has to do with lingo. Literally. It has to do with what he says and how he says like certain things from where he's from. Like we would argue all the time about soda and pop. That it's soda and that it's pop. Or that it's calling, like when someone sniffs cocaine, it's sniffing. And from where I'm from, it's called railing. You rail something. You're railing coke. You're railing this. You're like, we would go at each other's lingo all the time. So that's a whole nother thing and a whole nother story. So sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Okay. And again, you're taking, look at this hair of mine. Where are you in real life? You're taking a she taught me how to sniff song, but you're okay with an already dead song? That's where I'm gonna stop this. Okay? That's where I'm gonna stop this. Just really think about that, okay? And no, I didn't pop no perks with him. I did Percocets. I did not do Percocets with him, ever. Cut. Period. Okay? I did what I do by myself. And he would do what he does by himself. And you can ask any of his friends. Or any of his family. Or any of his management. Or anyone around. So, there you go. But, you guys, I love you whether you like me or not. Because you're going to fucking love me. You're going to realize why Jared loved me. And I'm going to do what the fuck Jared wants me to do. Which is make sure you guys know what the fuck he did for y'all. What the fuck he wanted for y'all. What the fuck I have to sit here and continue to do. And I'd rather be dead, bitch. Like, I'm good. I've been around the world 50 fucking times. I've been in love. I've fucking been engaged. I've been this. I'm good. I'm here to make sure his fucking mindset gets across to y'all. Because at the end of the day, again, I'll say this once more. The reason why he did drugs, literally, the reason why he popped perks. And again, why is it that, oh, Jared popped perks and it's the end of the world, but you're popping perks, your other rappers popping perks, your other fucking, everyone's, what the fuck, bitch? Don't act like this whole nation's not in a pandemic right now of fucking heroin and Percocets and fucking lean and stop. Y'all are cool with all, again, you're cool with already dead, but you gotta stop with that. Because again, he had a mental issue. So if someone would have pulled him aside when he made Already Dead, he probably would not have popped all those perks. So stop. Okay? Happy Thanksgiving or what the fuck ever.